Hello everyone, welcome to this new reading. The question I'm going to be asking today is, what was their first impression of you? And I've made 3 groups and they're all pine cones, as you can see. Group number 1 has this small pine cone. And group number 2 has a very large one, which I have put on a piece of kitchen towel because it is quite sticky as well. I'll show you it. So that is group number 2. And group number 1 and 2 I found in a forest 2 weeks ago. This pink pine cone, which one of my daughters painted, it's a pine cone that they found quite a few years ago. So I've had this for about, I think, 2 years now. So that is pine cone number 3. So take a moment to choose your group, and once you've made up your mind, you can look for the timestamp below. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. You have chosen this quite small pine cone. Very pretty though. I'm going to be putting that to the side so I can start your reading. And today I'm going to be using my Rider-Waite tarot deck, and I'm also going to get you some channeled messages, and I might be using my Wild Unknown tarot deck to clarify, but I'm not quite sure yet, so we'll see how the reading goes. All right, so what was group 1's person's first impression when they saw them? So what was their first impression? Oh, what was group 1's person's first impression? I'll take this one because that just fell just by itself. These are all just together. I'm going to put them back. Okay, so we have one card out, which is the 6 of Cups in the upright position. What was group 1's person's first impression? Oh, that cards keep flipping back into the deck. Okay, I'm going to take this one because that is just standing loose here. Yep. Just the Ace of Ace of Wands. See if I can get 2 or 3 more. Okay, that just came falling out too. The Moon. Very interesting energy, group 1. And just one more card, 2 more cards. See what comes out. I'm going to take this. It's just standing. Actually, it's the devil. You know, I just saw the devil. It was just flashing itself at me before when I was shuffling, but I didn't really want to pay any attention. But now, as it was just there sticking out, I just felt I had to take it. So the devil energy, that's something that I already had a feeling of when I was shuffling the cards then. So, okay, I'm very curious, group 1. The feeling I'm getting with this 6 of Cups here is that it was a very playful energy between you and this other person when you met each other. I feel that their impression of you was, as I just said, playful, happy, not serious at all. Very flirtatious energy, no heavy emotions or anything like that. I feel that they could have recognized you already. I know that sounds a bit strange. And of course this is a general reading, but I do feel that there was some sort of, I don't know, a way of already feeling like you knew that person, they already knew you. And I don't know, it's just some sort of energy of something being very familiar already, and without a reason perhaps. Maybe you did know each other as a child and you haven't seen them for a very long time, but the feeling I'm getting is that for some reason you feel like you already know each other when you meet. The first time that they saw you, you just felt very familiar to them, and they were really quite surprised by that. They weren't expecting that at all. And I think you might have felt that too, Group 1. And with this Ace of Wands, they do want to start this new beginning with you. But it is just this beginning. They want that in their mind. They're thinking about this, but they need to move forward to achieve that. So they did think when they saw you for the first time that you could be someone who could play an important role in their life. Only, of course, because you've just met, that wasn't anything serious at that point yet. But the first time that they did see you, their first impression of you was someone who they could have an idea of sharing their life with. So you could be someone who they do see some sort of future with, maybe a relationship with, or some sort of connection with. It was definitely something that they want to explore. So their first impression of you was very positive. Let me put it that way. But I feel that there was also something that was maybe a bit secret about this this first time you met. This Moon card is a Pisces card, Pisces energy, and it also stands for like a lot of emotion, but also secrets and things that could be hidden. Could be emotions that are hidden, that because the energy was so playful that they weren't able to express to you, or it could be, and that's with the Devil card, the impression that I'm getting, it could be that they might have been seeing someone else when they met you, or maybe you were seeing someone else, or maybe one of you weren't over a certain connection yet. They feel that you are very mysterious, actually. That was their impression as well. So you seem like someone who they just want to get to know. They want to know everything about you, but they do feel that you are a very mysterious person. And they felt quite addicted from the moment that they saw you, actually. They felt that you could be trouble, that they could be really just hooked on you. They really felt quite, as I just said, quite obsessed, actually. Just from the beginning, that they were just thinking about you, and you were just occupying their mind so much, more than that they actually wanted to, but they just couldn't stop that. They couldn't put you out of their mind. They were just busy with that the whole time, just thinking about you and what they want to achieve with you. And actually, this Devil card is also Capricorn energy. I don't know, but this person definitely feels this attraction towards you. You pulling them in, and they might be feeling as if you're not good for them, as if they think that you might be playing around, or they might have the feeling that you're not that serious with them. And that's why they see you as sort of something that they could better not do. They could better stay away from you, maybe, perhaps, because they're frightened that you might break their heart at a certain point, and they feel quite obsessed and addicted to you already, let alone what that would be like if you were in a relationship or you did start something with them. So a slightly dangerous energy, actually, here with this Devil card. So this is very interesting energy, Group 1. I'm going to ask for some more clarification. I'm just going to be using my Rider-Waite tarot deck again. So can I have a card to clarify the Six of Cups, please? Card to clarify the Six of Cups. Oh, that just came flying out. Okay, it's the Five of Cups. Okay. So you see someone here standing and looking at the 3 cups that have fallen down, and this person isn't paying any attention to the 2 cups here that are still upright and full up. So something about you gives them the feeling that they might not be feeling good enough to approach you, basically. I feel that they are looking at themselves here and thinking, how much have I got to offer? I've only got these 2 cups to offer, and they're just looking and focusing on the things that they haven't got, the things that they are lacking, and the things that they feel that you find important. And I think that maybe if they haven't already approached you or done anything with this first time that they met you, that maybe that was because they were feeling slightly insecure. I feel that they're not feeling that they can really approach you and move this forward yet. They need to overcome some things, and they need to change their mindset, basically. They need to try and find a way to focus on their good qualities instead of looking at the things that they haven't got. And while this energy was very playful and flirtatious, they weren't really worried about that. But I do feel with this Ace of Wands that they do see you as someone who they could be serious with in the future, who they could want to have this new start with. And that is making them slightly insecure because while their energy was still very playful, they weren't really worried about that. But now that the energy could be getting more serious, or they're seeing you as a serious option, perhaps, that might change the way that they look at themselves and feel maybe that at the moment they're not really worthy of your love, and that's making them slightly insecure, perhaps. Okay, so the Ace of Wands. Can I have a card to clarify the Ace of Wands, please? Okay. The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles has a quite slow-moving energy, also a reasonably serious energy as well, and they want to start something with you, and they want to offer you something as well. Based on that first time, that first impression that they got from you, they are seeing you as someone who they could want to spend their life with, only the way that they're going to approach you is very slow moving. So I feel that they do want to offer you something, they do want to show you what they are feeling, but I feel that the energy is slow moving, so they're not going to do that very quickly, I don't think. And as I said, it's a general reading. It's another Earth card though. Of course, the Devil card with the Capricorn is also an Earth sign. So this card could represent someone with a Capricorn, a Taurus or Virgo energy. Of course, it doesn't have to be, but that's just a little feeling I'm getting. I'm also seeing a lot of water here as well with the Moon and the 2 Cups cards that are here as well. So they have a lot of emotion for you, and that it has been from the first moment that they saw you. They did feel this attraction towards you. They did feel this emotion. It wasn't only passion. Wow, that just really flew across the table. And this is the 5 of Swords. So, as I just said, there's things that were hidden. Things that made you mysterious, but I also feel that there's things that weren't expressed, of course, because it's their first opinion, their first impression of you. So, you know, they didn't know you very well at that moment, and they had this conflict. And it seems like that's something that was in their own mind with that sword energy, something that they were doing. They weren't really having a conflict with someone else. I feel it was just in their mind. They feel that they had to battle some things, but basically everything was just in their own mind. And I feel maybe that was their insecurity. So they felt like they wanted to approach you. Maybe the first time that they saw you, they wanted to approach you, but they didn't dare. They were too afraid or too shy. They just couldn't do that. And I feel that if you do come together, or when you do come together, that will be something that they will tell you. I was just too shy to do that. I wanted to, but I was just struggling with myself, with the way that I was feeling. And, you know, I couldn't tell you that. And there were so many things that I wanted to tell you, but I just wasn't able to. Could also be for some of you, of course, it's a general reading, that they are seeing someone else, or they were seeing someone else at the point when that they met you, and they were just, you know, struggling. They didn't know who to choose. They didn't know what to do. That was something that was really keeping them busy in their mind. And other people didn't even know that they were struggling with that. They were doing that all by themselves. Can I have a card to clarify the Devil, please? Okay, 2 cards. So we have the King of Pentacles upright and the 9 of Swords upright. Actually, all the cards are upright today, which is quite special, because normally at least a few are always reversed. So we had the Page of Pentacles, and now we're seeing the King of Pentacles. And I do feel that that's what they want to become. That's what they want to achieve. They want to be that King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles has a very serious, very reliable energy as well. I feel that your person is a very reliable person. Very serious, wants to provide as well, wants to take care of his or her family. It's someone who likes to have security, like as in financial security. They want to feel that they have a stable home, that they want to be able to offer you a lot of things as well. This Devil card, though, that it is under, it's given me the feeling, though, that they are seeing you as this sort of obsession, that they're too busy with you, too occupied with you, and they want to release that. They want to release the feeling that they're having, that you could be bad, you could break their heart, that you're someone who, you know, is keeping them occupied in a way that they just feel addicted. They don't want to feel that way anymore. They want to feel like this King of Pentacles, regardless of gender. They want to be sitting there in their throne and feeling quite okay, feeling that everything is under control. And with this Devil card above it, at the moment, they're not really feeling in control. They're feeling that they can't control the way that they're feeling about you. And it's something that's keeping them up at night with the 9 of Swords. After they met you, their first impression of you was really good. They were really seeing you as this lovely, playful, joyful person. Slightly mysterious, though, and someone who they could see a future with. They thought you were really attractive with that Devil card as well. It's just like a sort of lust that they were feeling towards you. And they find that quite frightening. And that's something that was keeping them up, because I don't think that they did dare to approach you. Maybe they did, but they didn't really move it forward. It's just a feeling that I'm getting. But with this 9 of Swords, I feel that it was something that's really been keeping them up. They've been thinking about this. They've been dreaming about this as well. They're very frightened of losing you is also an impression that I'm getting, a feeling that I'm getting, that they're frightened that they're going to be too late, that they won't move quick enough, that they will lose you. And that's something they worry about, and they do see this future with you. They want to be your King of Pentacles, regardless of gender. They want to be that person offering you that stability that the King of Pentacles can offer. They are reliable. If they were in a relationship when they met you, they want to do things correctly. They want to end something before they start something new. They don't want to get things and people, situations muddled up. They want to do things in the right way. And they are serious with you, Group 1. I feel that they feel the same. They have this obsession about you, but they want to overcome that. They want it to be more healthy. They don't want that toxic devil energy anymore. They want it to become a very healthy energy. But it's also, to be quite honest, I feel a lot of sexual energy as well towards you. So it's something that they've got in mind, and that's really keeping them occupied at the moment. But they will overcome that. And when they do, they will try and present themselves as this King of Pentacles. This very stable energy. Someone who, has everything under control. And they think that when they have that you will be very interested in them as well, which I think you already are interested in them. But I'm going to be asking for some channeled messages as well. So what did your person, Group 1, think when they saw you? What did they think when they saw you for the first time? What was their first impression? Can I have some messages for Group 1, please? What was their first impression? Oh. I'm just going to take this one because it was just sort of poking out. It says, I don't like anyone as much as that I like you. So they like you most of all. They really, really like you. There's no one they like just as much as that they like you. And I feel that that was something that they already felt when they saw you for the first time. Oh, and I've got two other ones. Oh, there's definitely some insecure energy here, which was the feeling I was getting before here with this Five of Cups. It says here, and all these messages are in Dutch actually. If you haven't seen any other of my readings, and I haven't told you in those readings, I am Dutch, and these messages are handwritten, of course, and I wrote them in Dutch. So I'm going to be reading them out for you. It says here, I am scared that you don't find me attractive. So there's definitely some insecurity. And this one says here, I don't think you like me. So that's something that's going on in their mind. So their first impression of you was really good. They find you very attractive. They felt this very passionate draw towards you here with this devil energy as well. They felt obsessed. And the energy that you were giving them was very flirtatious, very happy, very fun-loving, very youthful energy as well, actually. And they really like you. They like you from the start. The first time that they saw you, they were just really, you really wowed them, It was just something that they hadn't felt before. That's the feeling I'm getting. But at the same time, they were feeling quite insecure as well. And they need to overcome that to move forward, to present you that pentacle here that the page has, and to become this King of Pentacles. And to offer you something. They have a lot to offer, but they need to overcome their own insecurities, which I feel that they will. Okay, I'm going to get one more message for you, Group 1. See if there's one more message that wants to come out. So, can we have one more message for Group 1, please? Okay. Kiss me. Yeah, they definitely feel attracted to you, very much so. There's just a lot of passionate attraction, a lot of obsessive attraction as well. I feel that you're just in their mind the whole time. If they've got any videos or films of you or photos, or they just watch that. They look at that a lot. They're really occupied with you, to be quite honest. So if you post anything on social media, they're definitely watching that on repeat. Okay, Group 1, this was your reading. I hope that gave you some clarification. Okay, goodbye. Hi, Group 2, you have chosen this quite large pine cone, which I found in the forest 2 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago, I'm not quite sure, but something like that. Very pretty. It is sticky though, so that's why I keep it on this kitchen towel. I'm going to be putting it to the side so I can start your reading. I'm going to be using my Rider-Waite tarot deck again today. I said to Group 1 I might be using my Wild Unknown to clarify, but with the Group 1 I actually only used the Rider-Waite. So I think I might only be doing that for you as well. I do have some channeled messages as well to clarify a bit more. So the question we are going to be asking today is, what was their first impression of you? So what was Group 2's person's, I feel I'm going to have to take this one actually, person's first impression. This just came out, which is the Fool card. What is Group 2's person's first impression of them? What was their first impression of them? Okay. Two of Wands. Okay, the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Okay, I'm going to be putting these, I'm just going to move this up so I've got more room here. Okay. Oh, I just put this in between here. Put that in here. All right, so we have 5 cards to start with. The Fool in the upright position. This person saw you and sees you as this carefree person. This person who is just starting some new adventure. Someone who is very adventurous. Someone who does dare to take that leap of faith. Someone who's just a very free spirit. A very open person, someone who doesn't judge others, someone who is just basically quite carefree. I think that they see you, or they saw you the first time, the first impression of you was someone who, you know, is just very fun, very outgoing, I think, as well, or someone who's just very much able to sort of, you know, go on adventures, wants to go on adventures, maybe slightly naive, I don't know, but it's a feeling I'm getting that they see you as someone who is just very open-minded. And I feel that they were looking at you, and I think that they wanted to approach you, but they didn't really know how to. With this card as 2 of Wands being reversed, I feel that a part of them really felt very attracted to that very positive, carefree energy that you have. This very adventurous side of you. Both cards are actually giving me the feeling of travel. So it could be that when you first spoke that you were talking about traveling or places that you've been or something like that. I feel that they were thinking about the best way to approach you. So they weren't quite sure how to do that. They weren't sure what the right things were to say to you. With this Hierophant here being reversed, I feel that you might have even known this person before through school, work or study. If not, it could be someone who you look up to or they look up to you. I feel maybe the other way around, so that someone who has a lot of knowledge, this person, and that's just something that you felt very attracted to. And if it was someone though from like your past, like as in school or study, work, things like that, then I feel that when you did see each other then, that was a very different vibe as to what it is like now. So they're seeing you in a very different way as to when they knew you before, as if to say when you were at school together, they could have had a certain impression from you. Maybe he didn't even click, and now that they've seen you like months or years later, they are looking at you in a very different way. And this could also mean that maybe they didn't approach you, maybe they did have a feeling that they liked you, but felt that you weren't ready for it, or you didn't want to, you didn't like them, or you didn't want to start anything with them, and they were too insecure to approach you at that time. But I've getting the feeling that maybe they're looking at you in a different way than the way that they saw you before. But it could also mean that they're just a very intelligent person, someone who you would look up to a bit as well. And that's something that maybe makes you insecure if they're very intelligent. Not that you are not, of course, but I feel that you might be feeling that you can't really match that. But I'm sure that you can. With this Page of Pentacles, I get the feeling that they want to offer you something. They do want to invest in you, only they're very serious. They want to work hard. And I feel that school, study, work, it's all very important to them. They find that very important, and they're serious. They're a very serious person. They want to get everything sorted first. And they take you very serious too, though, group 2. And this High Priestess is telling me that, with it being reversed, that in the past you weren't really trusting on your own intuition. Maybe you were letting yourself be led by, I don't know, just practical things. Or maybe they were letting themselves be led by practical things. They weren't really connecting with their own intuition, because their intuition is telling them that you are basically everything they're looking for. Someone to start this new chapter with, even this new book with. You are just there, you know, ready for all this adventure, and they would really want to go with you. Another scenario that's just playing through my mind is, and of course, it's a general reading. There's so many of you, of course, who could be watching this, so it's impossible to have a reading that resonates with everyone. But just one scenario that that I have in mind is that maybe you were together and something sort of split you up. Maybe someone's work or study. Maybe there was something to do with travel. Maybe your person lives somewhere else now, or had to go somewhere else for their work, or there was a lot of distance between you, which maybe has made this connection not being able to move forward, though you would have liked to have that, and now they're looking at you in this different way. Trust your intuition though, and I feel that they have maybe been blocking their intuition, or you might have been just by practical things, just being too practical, basically, not listening to your own feelings and your own emotions, trying to block them even. Okay, can I have a card to clarify the Fool, please? The King of Wands. See, your person does find you very attractive. They find you really, really beautiful. I think the first time that they saw you, they were just so attracted to you, so magnetized by you. They really like you. They find you very attractive. They feel very passionate towards you. And they really like your playful energy, your adventurous energy that you have. And if you are someone who has travelled a lot in the past, that's something that they find very attractive about you as well. Can I have a card to clarify the Two of Wands? With this Moon card, I'm getting the feeling that there are things that are still hidden. They haven't told you everything yet. There are things that they want to tell you but might be scared to tell you, because they think that you might not find them attractive when they do tell you these things. And that's something that's very important, that they do trust you. And they do have the faith that, you know, if they do tell you something that's very personal, that you won't run away. And maybe that's something you should say to them if you have the conversation with this person and, you know, you feel that they're hesitating to tell you something. Maybe you should assure them and tell them that, you know, you won't run away. You'll listen to them and try to understand them as well. Can I have a card to clarify the Hierophant, please? Oh, the Knight of Swords. So a lot of fire energy now here. See, with this Knight of Swords, I feel that they really would like to rush in. The first time that they met you, they were feeling really, really attracted towards you. Maybe the energy wasn't very serious at that point. I do feel that the energy is serious now with this Page of Pentacles. But I think maybe the first time that they met you, their energy wasn't serious. So maybe they were more, you know, physically very attracted to you and weren't really planning a future. Maybe that was in the past. See, maybe you did work together or knew each other through school or, you know, some sort of study, and you weren't able to do anything at that point, and they just felt this extreme attraction towards you, which they found very hard because, you know, to deal with, because they weren't able to do that. And I feel that the energy they feel towards you now is more serious and more channeled sort of thing. So they've got their emotions under control more, but they do need to listen to their own intuition. Okay, can I have a card to clarify the Page of Pentacles? Card to clarify the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Which is the Five of Cups. Actually, I've got 3 cards that are the same as group 1. So I don't know if you were, you know, group 1 and 2. Maybe you were, you know, thinking which group to choose, and you basically chose group 2 instead of 1. But there is an energy that's sort of overflowing. Not totally, because the way that the cards are, you know, I'm reading them in a different way, of course, because the overall reading is different, but okay, I have shuffled these cards very well, so it's quite you know, strange how these cards come out again. So I feel that your person maybe in the past was focusing on negative things, to be quite honest, instead of focusing on their positive things. And it could be even towards you, maybe they were thinking, you know, he or she's too outgoing, too fun-loving, maybe they had the feeling that you weren't serious. Maybe they were only focusing on outer aspects like your appearance, and weren't focusing on your character or anything like that. They were just busy with trying to seduce you, just feeling this extreme attraction towards you. But I feel now that that has changed. With this Pentacles, with this Page of Pentacles, I feel that their energy is getting more serious, and they will overcome that. So they will be able to look at different sides of you and really like you as a person, not only because you are very attractive to them, but also because you're just this lovely person, and they want to build this future with you. This Page of Pentacles has given me the feeling that there is something that they want to offer you. But it is slow-moving energy. They have things to overcome. And they have to work on themselves first too. They have to try and focus on more long-term than just this short-term satisfaction that they were maybe seeking in the beginning. Okay, can I have a card to clarify this High Priestess, please? Card to clarify the High Priestess, please. Okay, which is the 8 of Pentacles. So they're working hard. They're working hard on being a better version of themselves. They're also working hard to overcome the feeling that, you know, they're only looking for someone, you know, in a physical way. That's really a strong feeling I'm getting. I don't know why, but I feel that was something in their past. I feel that there was someone who maybe in the past, you know, had these very short flings with people, but nothing serious, and they want to change that. They want to become more serious as well, is my feeling. They want to become more of a serious person who can provide something stable. They're working on that. I don't think they're perfect yet, of course. You know, it's a process that they're in, but I feel that that's something that they're working on. But they definitely, the first time that they saw you, they just saw you as this carefree, loving, just very happy, adventurous person, and they felt really, really attracted to you physically. I do feel that if you have known this person from before, from like years before, months before, they see you in a different light than the way that they saw you before. So that has changed. Okay, I'm going to get some channeled messages from you. So what would your person say to you about the first time that they met you? Their first impression of you? I'm confused. So they feel slightly confused. Oh, they felt that after meeting you. Maybe they weren't expecting that. It was meant to be. And these messages are in Dutch. I just told group 1 as well. I am Dutch, so I wrote these in Dutch as well. But anyway, it does say it is meant to be. It was meant to be. And I want to see you in the future as well. So they want to keep seeing you. And if they have, for some reason, after the first time that they met you, if they have sort of been silent, that won't be for long. They will come back and talk to you. They want to see you again in the future. But I feel that they're working on themselves at the moment, and they need to try and connect with their own intuition. Okay, well, I was only going to get one more message, but quite a few cards. So I'm just going to take these. I just want to see you on your own, which is giving me the impression that they might have seen you at a social gathering, something where they weren't exactly able to express their feelings towards you, or that there were other people there anyway. There were more people there. Maybe it was at a friend's house, or, you know, some place at school, work, or something like that. But at a place that they weren't able to just talk to you alone. They want to have that alone time with you. I'm thinking of you. So you are, you know, on their mind a lot. I love your appearance, the way that you sort of express yourself, your charisma. They like that. They just like the way that you present yourself. Oh, you're going to be mine. Basically, that's what it says. Ik ga je veroveren. I'm really going to just, you know, make you mine. That's what it says. I wish you were with me. These are also sweet. All these messages, so lovely. They really like you a lot. They really see you as being destined, you know, that you're meant to be there in their life. And they're working really hard, you know, to be with you. They want to be with you. And they want to offer you something. I think that's what they're struggling with at the moment. That they're working on themselves. They don't want to be the way that they were in the past. They know that in the past they weren't able to offer someone something serious. But the moment they saw you, they just felt this extreme attraction towards you. But it's more than that. It's more than just only this attraction. It's with the water energy here as well, with the moon and with the 5 of Cups. It's given me the impression that there's a lot of feelings involved as well. It's not only lust. It's not only this physical attraction. They like you as a person too. They want to really start something with you, and they want to do it the right way. They don't want to just mess around. Okay, group 2. That was your reading. I hope it resonated, and I hope that it gave you some clarity as well. Hope to see you in a new reading. Goodbye. Hello, group 3. You have chosen this pink pine cone, which, as I said in the intro, one of my daughters painted for me a few years ago. I'm not quite sure or which of my 2 daughters did that. They both painted these pine cones. It's very precious to me anyway. I'm going to be putting it to the side so I can start your reading. And today I'm going to be using my Rider-Waite tarot deck. And I'm also going to get some channeled messages for you as well, so we can clarify your situation a bit more. Okay, so what was group 3's person's first impression of them? So what was group 3's person's first impression of them? The Emperor. Oh. Okay, the 10 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, quite a few. You know, I'm just going to take them all. Okay. Very interesting energy, group 3. I'm just going to get one more card. Okay, there it is. Wow. Okay, very interesting reading. So the first card was the Emperor, which is strong Aries energy, strong fire energy as well. The feeling I'm getting here is that when your person saw you, they were just like, you're mine. You know, that's the feeling I'm getting, that they really did. They saw you and thought, I'm going to, you know, make you mine. I didn't want to see you with anyone else. That was their first impression. They felt very much attracted to you, a lot of passion towards you. They just felt that, and they know they're going to achieve that as well. That's really, they're very confident. They're a very confident person, and they really want you to be theirs, and they work hard to achieve that. With the Ace of Swords, I don't think, it being reversed, I don't think that they've told you yet. I think if they have, that's something that they didn't do immediately. I think it's something that they had to think through though first, you know, not because they were doubting it, not because they didn't know that they wanted you, because they knew that from the start. They knew that the first time that they saw you, that they wanted to make you theirs, but they did think it through, I feel, quite thoroughly. So they had to think of the best way to approach you. And see, I feel at the point when they met you, you know, it was like a rock bottom. I don't know if that was for you or for them, but one of you, I feel, was feeling as if you hit rock bottom. Maybe you weren't feeling well. Maybe they weren't feeling well. You know, they weren't happy with themselves, or they felt stuck, or there was a lot of drama going on in your life or their life or both your lives. And that's something that you will overcome, or they will overcome. And for some reason, when they met you, they had this fantasy of you having this family together even. And that was just from the first time that they saw you. They were just thinking about you, thinking, oh, I feel you're just the one, you know. That's the feeling that they were having. That, and I'm not talking about that happening immediately, but you know, in the future they saw you with them, you know, creating something, creating this love together, having this love together, creating a family even perhaps. And that's what they want. They want this emotional fulfillment with you. As the Ten of Cups is a card of emotional fulfillment. So everything that they wanted emotionally, they want that with you. And they already knew that from the beginning. They knew that from the start. Only they felt that they couldn't reach that, you know, at that point, because there was something to overcome. They knew that they wanted you. They knew that you were the one for them. But they had to overthink everything. And if they were feeling they were in a bad way at that point, that there's something that they, you know, that they were going to overcome. They know that they're going to overcome that. Or, you know, if you were feeling that way, they knew that you were going to overcome that. But it just took some time before they really realized that this is what they want on the long term as well. So when they saw you, they wanted you to be theirs. They saw you as this sort of ideal even of what they dreamt of, everything that they dreamt of. And I feel that they are working hard to achieve that as well with the Seven of Wands. That's something they're working on. That's something they really want to achieve with you. And I don't think they're going to take no for an answer, group 3. I'm sorry, I hope that doesn't scare you. But they are going to be offering you something here with this cup. See this Knight of Cups. I don't know why I keep saying Pentacles. This Knight of Cups is coming towards you. It's, you know, it's not very slow moving energy, but there are some obstacles to overcome. But they are moving towards you with that cup filled with water, filled with love, and they're going to offer that towards you because they knew that. They knew that you were their one. You know, they knew that you were the one for them. They knew that the thing that would really make them happy is this emotional fulfillment with you. And that's on their mind, and that's what they want to achieve. That's what they're fighting for. They're fighting to achieve that. They're becoming a better version of themselves, is my feeling. They don't want any illusions. They don't want anything to be hidden. They don't want any secrets. I feel that in the past there was a lot of things, a lot of shady things going on, maybe perhaps in their life, maybe in your life, but I feel maybe in their life especially. They don't want that. They just want to be straight with you. They want to be, you know, honest with you. They want to tell you exactly what they want. And they're convinced that you were the one for them. And that's the first thing they saw. You know, when they saw you, they just thought you were very, very attractive. They felt you were a kind, loving person as well, someone who they wanted to achieve everything with. They just felt magnetized by you and all this love towards you, which they want to express. They want to give that to you. And they are moving towards you. There are some obstacles, though, that they have to overcome. But once they've done that, they'll try and make you theirs, you know. With this Magician card here, they've been dreaming about this. They've been trying to see this in their own mind, visualize this, and they have everything to achieve it. They have the cup, they have the sword, they have the pentacle. You know, they have everything that they need. They have the wand. Everything is within their reach. They can achieve that all. And they know that. They know that they are ready for this now. They just realize that they're ready for this and they want this and they can have this. That's what they're aiming for. And they're not going to be okay. You know, they're not going to be satisfied until they have achieved all that with you. Because you are everything that they've been dreaming of. But they don't want any more illusions. They don't want anything to be hidden or anything to be secret. They want to do this in the open, out in the open. You know, they want to be honest about that. And they're wanting you to be honest with them too. And they feel that you think about them a lot and that you are dreaming about this just as much as that they are. I feel that you are ready for this too, and they are definitely ready. They've been fighting for this. They've been thinking about this, they've thought it through, and they're ready to take this step. I feel that they will be doing that quite soon. Of course, it's hard for me to pin a time on it, but I would say within the very near future, you'll be hearing from this person because they have made up their mind. You are who they want, and no one else. I'm going to get some messages for you as well, channel messages for you, group 3, to give you some more clarity. Oh, one fell on the floor. I'm just going to pause the video 1 second. I'm sorry, group 3. Okay, I'm back again. It says, wait patiently. I will contact you again. So if there has been a period when you haven't heard from them, if you haven't been hearing from them, they are going to contact you very soon. Okay, what other messages do we have for group 3? Oh, I can't believe this one fell on the floor too, but I can read it this time. I want to keep seeing you. So that's what that message said, and I'm going to take this one too. I am confused. But I'm sure that they know that they want you, but maybe they have some things, the obstacles that we were talking about here, that they need to overcome. Maybe that's what's confusing them. But they want to see you, and they're going to contact you. Okay, this one just came out, fell sort of in my hands. I'm going to take this too. Will you wait for me? I don't think you will need to wait for a long time though. Okay, another message from group 3's person, please. So many messages. I'm not going to take these all, but I'll take the ones that have fallen on the cards instead. They're frightened they can't meet your expectations, and maybe that's what they're struggling with, fighting for. They're working on themselves though, but I do feel that this person is a very confident person. They don't know if you feel the same way, if it is a mutual feeling. I'm just a flirt. I feel that this person is a flirt and they're jealous, which is also a feeling that I do get when I see that Emperor. They want you, they only want you. I feel that they could have been a flirt, you know, before, but with you, they definitely want to achieve something. Maybe it's something that you're frightened of, group 3. Maybe you're frightened that this person is just a flirt, talks to everyone like that, says these things to everyone, but I don't think that they do. I think maybe in the past, but not anymore. With you, they're serious. They're seeing this 10 of Cups with you. They're ready to, you know, achieve that. They're ready to visualize. They're visualizing that, and they're ready to make that, you know, come true. They don't want these illusions. I feel that this was something that they had in the past, though. I feel that in the past there was someone who wasn't, that they weren't always reliable. Let me put it that way. Maybe they did just flirt around and, you know, have these flings with people and weren't very serious. But I think with you that they are. They're ready to start again. If there is some drama in their life or has been, they will overcome that. They are fighting for this connection and they will contact you again. As it says there as well, wait patiently. And they're hoping you will wait for them as well. But I don't think it will be a long time. To be quite honest, I think within a month, definitely there will be something moving forward in this connection. There will be more clarity. And I think that they need to work on themselves at the moment. See if they can, because they are a very confident person, but something that you did or said, I think, has made them slightly insecure. which has given them the feeling that they can't meet your expectations, or they don't know if you like them the same way. Maybe you haven't been responding to their messages, playing hard to get perhaps, which has made them insecure. I do feel that when you do have contact again and you do talk to each other, you will be able to express that to one another, and you will be able to talk about that and resolve that as well. Okay, group 3, I'm going to end your reading here. I do hope that gave you some clarity. If you have any ideas for a new video, please let me know, then I'll see what I can do. Okay, goodbye.